Merry Christmas, everyone. It is right before Christmas. I think it's only 2 years. It's only 2 days until Christmas. And I thought I want to make one more quick tutorial before Christmas approaches because I also saw your poll. I actually feel like Elon Musk right now doing all these polls. And of course, the people have spoken, huh? That's what Elon would say. Elon, my friend, best man on the planet right now. Anyway, the people have spoken. You want more tutorials, so we will try to deliver more tutorials. This is one of them. And in addition to this video here, you will also get a really cool sample pack that Thomas made with some super sick processed sounds. I will also upload that. This video will be about hi-hats. I hope you heard it. I got a new song out. It's called New Game Plus under my Barking Continues alias. And I feel like in almost every song of mine, all of my hi-hats are made with Zerum or Foley. So, or like combined. So let's take a listen to how it sounds in this song. So I will show you a way how to make these kinds of hi-hats in like, for real, 3 minutes or something. I think if you're getting really fast at this in Zerum, it's so easy to build these hi-hats. First off, I love this noise. Just take a noise. In Zerum, you won't need anything else in Zerum, just a noise and the good old all-pass filter. A bit weird, huh? You probably don't use the all-pass that often, but we'll use it for this kind of stuff. And some pattern. I mean, you can make all kinds of patterns. I will make this one still like really simple. For a track like this one is always a bit off, so you get the groovy feeling. Let's see. Oh, this sounds amazing. Of course, just put the LFO. Oh, oh my God. So the cool thing is when you use the all-pass filter, you can kind of alter your sound better, because if you turn it down, it gets softer. It gets also almost shakery-like. But we can check that out in a minute because we're almost done here. Normally, I don't do much else in this on this page. Then I go to the effects, add just some distortion up to taste, add some compressor, just a little bit of compression, and this is probably the most important part. Just big cutoff. And maybe even do something like this. So, and now you can probably see that you can do funny stuff here. Now that's too much. Turn on the resonance again. Now let's see if we can. I feel like the length and the kind of envelope Yeah, that's like really sensible. Maybe just a little bit of resonance here. And to be honest, that's almost everything I do here. Like really simple stuff. I mean, you could also try make it a bit more roomy. Also kind of cool. Or of course just use different noises. And sometimes it's also fun to just put some random pitch automation here just to make it a bit more alive and human. Or do something like this. Make it a bit more dragged and less like transient-y. So I've now re-listened to the track and I've turned off the hyper again because it was a bit too much. But when I now listen to the track, so, and by making these super simple serum hi-hats, I noticed, okay, this is kind of boring. This sounds too computer-esque, too clean. So what I did is I just started layering it with Foley, and because I'm so lazy, I started. Let's try it, something like this, because I don't really want to build like a cool hi-hat out of Foley because I'm too I'm too lazy. So I thought, how about like I just trigger Foley and it just gets gated by the hi-hat, so it plays on every hi-hat. So in Bitwig we can just add a gate here, look for the right signal, which is I think I'm wrong here. Yeah, here we are. This one. And if I now play this, oh, huh? And I can even adjust the release here to make it. This is like lazy man's approach. This is my whole career is built on lazy approaches. So here we are. Now let me first just put in some kind of MIDI. So now you may notice that this sounds kind of too repetitive when it just gets re-triggered. So I would just make a really long note here. I mean, I could also randomize the play start here, but I don't know. I'll just do this stuff like this. And so, of course, I would also process the Foley, low cut it hardly, and maybe there's something annoying here. I don't know what it is, but maybe this one. It really depends on what you want here. Or pitch it down. Oh, this is it's a bit too annoying, but this is nice overall. And now, as you may notice, this still sounds kind of cold because it's only mono. So I came up with an idea. With what I always come up with these super lazy good ideas. So what I will do is, first off, I will just put all of these effects into the sampler. Then I will make a group and I will duplicate it. And now you won't know what's coming next, probably. I will put this group to the left and this group to the right and just change the starting position. Oh my god! So now this is maybe too short here, this part, so I will just make a loop or something that there's more going on. And I could even like just pitch one side around for some weird sound design effect or something. Or I could just switch Foleys, of course. This is shit. I need something. I mean, of course, now that when I want more control, it's probably smarter to just use one gate for both thingies. So I will just put the gate out of here. So I have my... And I can even do like funny effects if I automate the threshold, for example, or the release, you know? I can make like longer hi-hat. I can do all kinds of funny, crazy, random stuff with it. And I feel like that's a really cool technique because on the one hand, you have your zero hi-hat, which is super clean. You have lots of control. You can just change it to a more like a shaker sound. You can make it reverby. You can do all kinds of shit with it. And it's super fast. By the way, this is the wrong... it's the wrong... Why did I choose like a different noise? Am I stupid? This is the right noise I always use. Yes, this is my hi-hat noise. I'm sorry. So on the one hand, you got lots of control. And then you just add this super neat little thingy here, which is super easy to control, but feels really random and feels really human. And I mean, I've just used some cymatics Foley. I didn't even record it myself because, of course, it's the lazy man's approach. That's what I'm here for, everyone. I am, yeah, if you want to know more lazy man approaches to everything, because I approach a lot of stuff like that. Just finding a quick way to make something work. So this is how I probably made most of my hi-hats in my last releases. And it's still quite fun. I feel like there's still a lot of stuff to check out there. Of course, you can also kind of like change the pattern here. You know, just have fun here. Or here. Yeah. This is also kind of cool for like other genres, or change the pitch. Or if you want the hi-hat like to feel more lo-fi, you can just use the damp here. Make it less annoying and stuff like that. Of course, sometimes and I also group both of them together into like a hi-hat group, and then you can process it even further. But doesn't matter. Lazy man approach is if it sounds good, it sounds cool. So I normally just do this. This is what I did in my track. I just have these two stems and I used loops left and right. I also used OTT and EQ'd the Foley. Yeah, OTT is also fun on Foley. But that's it, guys. This is Lazy Man's approach to hi-hats with zero and with little but powerful Foley stuff. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Christmas is coming now. I hope you have a really good time with your family. We're so thankful for the year on Patreon. It was so fun. And And we really hope you also check out the sample packs, because I feel like there's so much good stuff in these sample packs. Don't overlook them. Check them out if you haven't now. And I think my next video will be the lazy man's approach to vocals, because yeah, I also mix vocals really fast and sometimes without even thinking, just doing stuff. So I think this will be my next video. But for now, guys, I hope you spend a really nice time with your family, or if you don't, that you have a nice time anyway. That's what I will do, hopefully. And then we'll see each other next year. Crazy. Bye-bye.